Hey guys, welcome back, and this is me Tarun, and today I'm going to be talking about Binay Rao. We all have a little good in ourselves. Sometimes we just need a little push to put the good into action. An inspirational speech by a celebrity, a meeting with a role model, or sometimes just small incidents in our routine lives may ignite the fire to bring a change. Inspired by her father, Dina Rao is one such person who is changing the lives of thousands of slum children around her with a simple initiative. Her father was her role model ever since she was a kid. A violinist by profession, her father would teach blind students for free in his spare time, and this always inspired Rao. She said, I have always seen my father helping the less privileged, and that inspired me. I hope that one day I would do something that would leave a bigger impact on the lives of the unprivileged, and I am glad I managed to do so, Rao says. She introduced Prayas, a free coaching institute for slum children, with the help of her husband in 2006, initially having started with teaching 2 to 3 children herself. She now has a team of 34 volunteers who teach around 1,200 students at 8 different coaching centers across Surat, Gujarat. I noticed that in spite of the introduction of RTEs and other educational schemes, the dropout rate in schools remained high. So I went to IIM Ahmedabad and talked to Anil Gupta, who is also taking care of National Innovation Foundation. I shared my concerns with him and took his advice to solve the problem. So let's know what does she do. So Rao, with the help of various volunteers, conducts coaching for the students of classes 3rd to 8th at various locations for free. She pays rupees 1,000 to 1,500 to the volunteers out of her own pocket or some donations that Prayas receives. Our batch has 30 students and classes are conducted in the evening from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Apart from teaching basic subjects, she also imparts moral education and encourages students to engage in various art and craft activities. So, the curriculum lays an emphasis on holistic education by including discipline, yoga, mannerisms, and other aspects which are often neglected by the government schools. And the students from higher classes are taken for various science and sports related workshops to train them in specific fields so that it could help them in the future as well. These workshops have benefited around 1,000 students in the various areas. Rao also started a mobile laboratory to promote the spirit of science in underprivileged kids to identify those who have potential to pursue a career in the sciences. These workshops are conducted once a month by BEd students. A couple of months of training brought radical changes in the students. They stopped using abusive language and slang, softened down a bit, and learned a few basic courtesies. They became more disciplined and started showing better results in academics. Rao and her team also distribute books to those slum children to inculcate reading habits in them. Around 5,000 students have benefited from this so far. Rao has now registered Sadamani Charitable Trust where people can directly contribute to the initiative. The donations made to this trust will be exempted from taxation soon. It took a lot of time to build trust and get the children and families interested. Also, getting dedicated volunteers with the right spirit is important, and because we don't pay them much, we have to convince them to strike the right chord, Rao says. The team also had to come up with various initiative and interesting ways to keep the students engaged. Every day lesson is a lesson here. People search for God. I see God in these children when I see the positive changes in these kids. That satisfaction cannot be measured, Rao says. Rao recalls an incident when she needed rupees 15,000 to pay the volunteers, but she didn't get any response from the people she approached. A man from Halpati Samaj community who owned a liquor shop came to Rao and offered help. Rao was surprised and asked him the reason behind his gracious gesture. He said, I don't want my kids to sell liquor when they grow old. I would like them to study and get a good job, and you are helping them achieve it. Rao was moved and decided to do more for the community. Rao earns nothing from the trust and she doesn't expect anything in return except participation from slum children. She has a mission to make these students as good as mainstream school students. We meet a lot of people and some people bring a positive wave in the lives of people around them. Rao, with her initiative, has given hope to these slum children to dream big and opt for better careers. So please like, share and subscribe and also check out my blog whose link you can see on your screen. And thank you for watching. See you next time.